I know you'll be wondering what I'm about to talk about today. It's something so simple. Have you ever thought in your mind why God decided to make the 7th day a day of rest? He rested the 7th day. You know, one of the things I've observed with this generation, and if we're not taking care of it, we don't walk towards it, we won't just enter into some dimensions of extremity. It's so simple. If God rested the 7th day, how much of rest did you have during this lockdown? At least this is a forceful one, so we have no choice. How much of energy are you able to put together? You know, so that when the lockdown is over, as it is being over, you'll be able to run with a greater speed and tenacity and energy. I need to understand that God controls our spirit, but the responsibility of taking care of our body and our mind is our responsibility, is our duty. And we must do something about it. We've seen around this environment in where we live over the years, men and women, especially those that carry the Spirit of God and heavy anointing upon their lives. They end up, living their life in a limited manner. Either they died earlier or they incur, or they found themselves trying to monitor or nurture sicknesses even into the end of their years. And this is not God's. We have seen people that spend the early years of their lives to make a lot of money only to waste it and spend it on health issues over the end. God expects us to live long. And I've come to discover that as soon as we discover destiny, the next thing that God required of you is to be sustained in a good health so that you might fulfill what it is. The anointing of God sometimes can push us so hard that we begin to do things without considering, that we are still a body. And I know that this generation is so crazy about everything being done in the spirit, but not knowing that what makes you relevant on this side is for you to have a strong body that is active. Take time to rest. It's very, very, very important. Not only did God rested on the 7th day, He make it a law to the children of Israel. I believe personally one of the reasons in the days of Jeremiah why the people went to Babylon is because the people did not rest, neither they allowed the land to have some good rest. And when Jesus came in His time, He didn't stand against rest or Sabbath. He was more concerned about what you do on the Sabbath. We live in a world today that people call Sunday Sabbath. They go to church. When they come back from church, they go partying and doing anything. No season of rest, no season whereby of meditation, no conscience. When last have you been on your bed all day? When last have you been on your own? Sometimes we just run away from ourselves. That's why we don't engage in this thing called rest. I want to please encourage you, develop energy. I'm making this specific video especially for men and women of God out there. Please take time to rest. Please select a Sabbath day in the week and make sure you don't just make it a Sabbath day. Make sure it is effective in your place of rest. I believe definitely that there's a lot God wants to do in our lives years ahead. Those of us that are just clicking 14 and running, ready to run, we need to approach this journey forcefully and with wisdom that we ensure that we did not end up just affecting a generation at the expense of our personal life. We have to reduce our activities. Hallelujah. We have to reduce our activities. Ministry is an assignment. Ministry involves activity. We can keep on with the assignment and minimize the activity. Please take time to rest. That is the word of the Lord for you this season. And I pray God bless you. My name is Deepak Panishili. I'm the senior pastor of His Influence Church right here in Medway side of the United Kingdom. And I hope to be before you again anytime shortly. I love you and I wish you the best. Bye.